Hello there, how are you doing? I'm in a different location, yay! It was getting a little bit too chilly in my studio cabin, so I am in a new location temporarily, and it's a lot more cozy here, definitely. So I hope you're doing well, and there is so much going on in the world. I'm not even going to comment on that. It's just going to unfold the way it's supposed to. I know that might sound like a little bit of a cop out, but there's, that is the situation, isn't it? We just have to hold our space and just let everything play out and trust in our own divine purpose and our own divine guidance, whatever that might be. Okay, so I will do a reading for us today just to see if I can shed any light on the situation, the current worldwide situation, and hopefully I'll be able to bring forth a message that will bring peace to our hearts, minds and spirits at this time. Mermaids, mermaids, please share your watery wisdom with us all during these super emotional times for many of us. I ask this for the highest good of all. It's been very frosty here. It was beautiful actually when oh, there we go, straight away. It was beautiful when I opened the curtains this morning, and there was just like this beautiful layer of what looked like icing sugar on the lawn, and it was so beautiful to see. And I was thinking, oh, it doesn't look that cold, and I opened the door and went outside, and yeah, it was very cold actually. It wasn't snow. We haven't had snow in Cornwall yet, not where I am anyway, but it was like really icy, and I'm so glad that I have put out lots of birdseed for the birds. I recently purchased another 2 bird feeders, so there's 4 of them in my garden now, and they're all being used. It's like a little bird restaurant out there, and it just really, I love the sound of the birds and the chitter chattering, and just knowing that I'm helping them a little bit, it just makes me feel nice, and I really enjoy hearing their song and their chitter chatter and just watching them feed. It just brings me a lot of joy. Okay, so the messages that we have, is inner knowing and feelings. Well, what was I saying about the feelings? Like it feels like it's a very emotional time right now for many people. It's really about finding our inner metal, our inner strength, because there's so much going on, and especially if you're the sort of person that likes to watch the news and the media, then you're being bombarded by all of this news and information, and it can be hard to stomach, basically hard to assimilate as well. We want to be informed. We want to be informed about what's going on in the world, but we don't need to be continually exposed to this energy, because it is not, in general, it's not an uplifting energy. And coming from a media background myself, I am very aware of how it works. And so as much as you can, if possible, I would, stay informed if you feel that you need to, but don't continually expose yourself to this energy, because it isn't really going to be helpful for you. It can perpetuate states of fear and anxiety, which is not conducive to your life in any way. Having those feelings, we need to feel balanced, and I'm not saying we have to be positive and yay all the time, but certainly to be in a balanced, more neutral space is preferable than to being in this state of anxiety and fear. So the feelings is about allowing your feelings to come through, releasing them. It's a bit like just letting them flow, and it's almost like layers of an onion. So the layers will just come off and the feelings are released, and sometimes the feelings can feel uncomfortable, and yeah, they can, because they're kind of like containers for our past experiences almost. And they can contain pain, these feelings, and so we want to release them and release the layers, and it's a continual process, and it just goes on as long as it goes on for. It's not saying that you've got to work on this forever, because you can actually become at one in the moment at any time at all, and that is wonderful, isn't it? And it's also about knowing your inner knowing that you know, trusting your instincts, because we're being told all of this stuff all of the time from so many different sources, especially if you're active on social media. I mean, it's rife at the moment. It's a little bit like a minefield, and dare you share how you feel, you know, about what's going on in the world, and you've got to be strong, you know, to do this. So just, if you're not feeling in that really strong place, then it's better maybe not to post stuff that might be deemed as controversial or antagonistic towards the group mind, if you like. And that's not, you know, everybody's got the right to feel whatever they feel and to believe whatever they believe, but you have your inner knowing. You know what's right for you, you know instinctively what's going on, and if you can tune into that as much as possible, and you can do that by practicing mindfulness, bringing your attention to this present moment, doing things that will make you feel grounded and balanced. So if you can get outside in bare feet and just have your feet connecting with the earth in some way, or the pavement or the path, whatever it is, just have that connection with the earth to really ground, because that will be very, very beneficial for you. And practice sitting, just sit. We can call it meditation if you like, or we can call it just sitting and daydreaming, or we can call it getting in the bath and just relaxing. And the more you relax, the more you're in harmony with your own inner knowing. And that is the message, the primary message that's coming through from messages from the mermaids today. I hope this message has helped. I'll be doing more readings from the sofa, and until then, I wish you so much love, light, joy, and magical mer fairy blessings. Until the next time, take care.